Anne, you were saying earlier that you were giving Germany tips on how to get that number 26 spot in the running order.
Yes.
Well, I've personally, I can't think of any other song that would make a more fitting closer for the final than this. Like, I just think that this would make such a great closer. It would just end the show with a big fun bang. And this is my second place of the year. It was my number one for the longest time until a certain song came along, of course. But this is just such a 3 minutes bag of fun. And a funny thing, a few weeks ago, this song came on shuffle when I was walking from my workplace to the bus stop to go home, and because of the really fast tempo of the song, I was just kind of like did this kind of weird sort of like run walking thing, and I was also wearing heels as well, so that made it doubly awkward. So I probably wouldn't recommend playing this when you're in the on your iPhone when you're in the street, because people might look at you funny. But I read somewhere that apparently they've hired that Forecast guy to do the staging for this, which number one, it interests me in what the hell they're going to do with this, and number two, it confuses me because I thought that what they did for the national final was perfect, and I hope they don't do something that kind of spoils it for me, because I really want this to do well. I think anything less than top 10, and I would be feeling a little bit sad. But the Spanish fans usually like overly excited, well, most of the time every year, but this year they definitely warrants that. I definitely hope this does well.
I definitely hope that Spain doesn't do a Spain.
Oh no.
With regards to the stage.
Just do it for your lover.
By the way, this has got nothing to do with Spain, but you've just reminded me of that sketch on Smack the Pony where she runs a relay race in her high heels.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, everybody seems to love Mickey. I think he's the Audi Olafsson of this year in the sense that everyone wants to protect him. It's impossible not to adore him, I think. And this song was such a breath of fresh air to this year's lineup, and a sigh of relief all round when he won, and not one of his colleagues that was like, oh, I don't want to do that crap, It's been 50 years since Spain last won the Eurovision Song Contest, and although I think that it's not going to be quite enough this year, I think it's going to be, they're going to have to wait till 51 maybe. Spain, I really hope that they're going to get back in the top 10 with this. One can hope.
Yeah, one can hope. What about you, Anne?
Well, to quote the last Spanish song that did any business whatsoever, Europe's living a celebration. I just think this has just got so much energy, and Mickey has so much personality. It's almost the inverse of the French entry, in the fact that you get every single ounce of Mickey's energy and personality coming and oozing out of that song. You just can't help but just get involved in it. Now, I know it's had a bit of a revamp stroke devamp, but I think that the energy in the hall and the fact that, you know, the Spanish fans in particular, will be there chanting away, just willing this on to do well. I just think it's just a brilliant song, and it is one of the very few kind of, you can't help but get up and party to this kind of songs this year. And if Eurovision is up for a really positive kind of playful number, then this is going to walk away with it. If Europe is in a ballady type mood, it's not. But I mean, it's not often I can say that a country hasn't won in my lifetime, and I'm old. But Spain have not won in my lifetime. To see that happen with this. And I also hope that Mickey does well, because he, as John said, he was one of the few in that national final who really wanted to do it, and I'm so glad that he's doing it. And you can tell the enthusiasm he's putting into kind of the pre-party season, and, you know, getting to know the other contestants. You can tell he's absolutely loving it.
Yeah.
And I think he should just do well, just for the fact that he is putting himself in there 100%.
Yeah,
And so
definitely.
I just want it to do so well.
Yeah. Fun fact, when Spain finished second in 1973, that was the highest points tally that they have ever received, still.
Oh, wow.
Ouch.
125 points.
Oh, crumbs.
Now that is quite a modest target for Mickey, actually.
Yeah.
So even if he doesn't win or finish in the top 5, he could. I think he stands a chance of, you know, squashing that record.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Mickey, you're so fine, you blow my mind. Hey, Mickey.
I love how we all simultaneously just started to clap. It's like the Italian song all over again.
Yes.
Also, before we do the scores, I just want to reiterate kind of a joke amongst some of my Eurovision friends that Spain have sent a song written by Catalans, sung by Catalans, and if you read the lyrics, it kind of has this sort of like veiled political kind of message, which kind of gives us endless amusement.
Slightly.
Okay, so let's give Spain a score. I'm gonna give this a 5.
Oh, I don't know. 5. Hey, whatever.
Y cinco.
5, so it's a 5.
Yeah.
Okay, and the
Sí, sí.
and the public give it a 4 out of 5.
Oh, help.
Excuse me. Oh dear.
I know exactly what's coming.
Yeah.